Hi everyone. Okay, another check-in video. Actually, it's not just a check-in. I am posting this because I want to do a little intro before the next video that I'm going to post because it could seem confusing. It's a YouTube video from another outside resource, but it's basically going to talk about the shattering of my illusions of this reality, and I'll explain more when I say this reality based on what I was thinking because of the media's influence. Okay, so if you haven't listened to me before, really quickly, I specialize in coaching first responders with lifestyle skills, okay, to help overcome adversities that they find in the field. And there's many different challenges out there, okay, and their level of stress is off the chart, I think. Okay, so that's what I'm doing there for those new to the industry or interested in the industry. So the core of what I do as a coach is talking about mindset. And part of mindset training is shattering our illusions. Why would you say? Why does this matter? Who cares? What does it have to do with anything? Well, it has to do with how we perceive the world, right? We have all these influences around us, including parents, authority figures, the media, society, friends, right? All these people around us that when we're growing up influence how we think, okay? Some people have a strong sense of self. They don't have a problem being influenced by very many things at all, okay? We're not talking about those people. We're talking people like me before, introvert to extrovert, people pleaser, all these sorts of things, sheltered in Pennsylvania, okay? So, the shattering the illusions of reality and making us feel powerful. Why? So that we can help create change in the world. And when we change ourselves, we will see things reflected out there. So if these two first responders did not pursue their brilliancy and ideas out there outside of fire culture and law enforcement culture, they would not be doing what they are doing, okay? Jeremy Sanders, firefighter of Crew First Culture in Oklahoma. Go check him out. If he is one of those people that just followed the protocols and all of the people before him saying this is just how things are done, this is just how we do it, he would not be going off and doing the amazing things that he is doing to help his fellow homeboys, okay? Lorenzo Valdivia is also stressing and doing amazing things with his podcast, stressing the importance of learning jujitsu. Okay, the importance and the benefits he's just sharing, and then you will find out within his shows that he is talking to people that have been doing it for 20 to 25 years. But we don't know anything about it because it's not in the mainstream, okay? So, moving forward, I was thinking back to one of the first times that I realized that the way that I thought, what I had been thinking, is being challenged, okay? So the example is I was 14 years old. I had a phone boyfriend, very short term, it maybe was only a couple of months from a neighboring school, and we had an interest in music. So we, when we started talking, he informed me that he was a sharp. What is that? Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice. And I thought, what? I only know about skinheads as being Nazis and racist and violent, all these sorts of things. And that was my knowledge of them, okay? So when I thought, well, that's not what I know to be true, where did I learn that? Oh, the media. Oh, okay. So the more I got into it and loved the whole culture movement, the tribe of people, the sense of belonging, everything, which is what I was all about because I was a very lonely, outcast person growing up, and my music was my support system, okay? So once I started learning about the hard work ethic, the British working class, the roots of Jamaican reggae, all that sort of stuff that I loved, and especially their cause, trying to help unite us and not create more violence and all that sort of stuff. I loved that. So I immersed myself in it for a very short, or actually for a few years, and cut my hair. I never shaved my head, but I think I've posted that picture before that I loved it. So I loved the style and everything, and wearing Doc Martens and all this sort of stuff. So, and still do to this day. So there's a lot of things about that, fashion, the scene, everything, okay? So from that point on, I started to notice more examples of how the media was affecting me. I already, I'll use the word, was disgusted about the media, what they were showing to me about beauty and physical beauty and what I'm supposed to look like, right? And I don't look like that. I already had those issues there. But then as time went on, I saw more things that the media, TV, movies, all of that stuff was showing me, and created fears, false evidence appearing real. It was causing fears in me, like wanting to give, looking at childbirth, giving birth naturally. I actually did that naturally and never thought I would, okay? So I had a lot of fears. You know, why would I want to do that? Anyway, guns. Well, where did I learn all those fears? Now that I know in self-defense training how to use one, how they work, all of those things, physically learning to defend myself. Oh, where did I learn to be fearful of guns, right? Oh, the media. Oh, okay, that's where that is again. So all of these sorts of things, I can give you so many other examples from my life. It's been so long now, it just kind of keeps going. And so this is why I am posting this video, which I know is kind of a unique example, and I wanted to explain it, is that the core roots of everything that I'm doing is looking at people when I coach them. Initially is your awareness of how you look at the world, what has influenced you, right? Society, media, parents, authority, was it organized religion, okay? And these things affect the way that we think and the way that we live our lives. I talk a lot about conventional and traditional living, having to, legalizing, you know, marriage, marrying somebody legally. Why do you need a piece of paper? What are the reasons you're doing this? And all these sorts of things in life that I do call it, and people have called it before, conditioning and programming, okay? These are the things that we either feel like the shoulds. When you look at, oh, I should be doing this, I should not think like this, I should not act like this. Well, where did that come from? Why are you using that outside whoever it is or whatever telling you that you shouldn't do those things, okay? And then you go through this path of life feeling guilty maybe, or bad, or whatever it is. I know this isn't everybody. Okay, I'm gonna finish up this video, but this is why I am doing this video, is that who cares about the shattering of the illusions or whatever you would say, but when we realize that we can change the way we think, we have control of our thoughts, that sort of thing, this is how we can help facilitate change out there, okay? And not taking no for an answer, or again, the whole this is just the way things are done. And then that's a whole nother story of being out there and doing things different. So I hope you liked this video, and I hope this explains some things for you. But yes, this is why a lot of this stuff, I just talk about the expanding and the importance of all of that of our minds, okay? To grow ourselves and how we can do it in a fun way. Okay, see you next time.